Alrighty, here we are in the big truck, going down the highway. This is what it looks like in front of us. We're still in Tennessee. We're heading to North Carolina. I-40 eastbound. Isn't that beautiful? Sorry for the bumps. This big truck is very bumpy. Yep. Alrighty then. If we see anything exciting, we'll let you know. Bye. Well, we're going down the road again. Well, we never stop going down the road again. There's a rest area over there. Isn't that very interesting? Look at those RVs. You don't see them too often. They're elusive here in the Carolina hills. I don't know if we're in North Carolina yet. I think we're still in Tennessee.
We're still in Tennessee right now.
Yeah, I thought so. I didn't hear her say crossing border. Exit 447, whitewater rafting. JD used to do all that stuff. Am I going to be able to see the river again?
Yep.
I wouldn't want to do that whitewater rafting crap. That's scary.
State order ahead. Construction ahead.
I'm not adventurous when it comes to that kind of crap. Look at that. There's like something over there. It's like some big something. Tennessee moonshine. I'm not used to holding the camera this way. I'm like cutting off half of it. They're getting a good view of the rearview mirror on the truck. There was like a little store that said moonshine. And then there was like reminded me of like, what are them towers that the forest rangers use? Towers?
Towers.
No, but I think there's a word for it though.
Towers.
No. And these little pretty pink flowers, I've never seen them before until this year. I don't know what they are. There's
The river's right down there next to us.
It is? Oh, if we can see it. I don't know if you can see it over the curve. Or the guardrail. Probably hanging. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not.
Probably not.
Because we're going too fast. Like it's going by like whoosh. See, I can see it perfectly from here, the river. I think I can see it in the camera. Curve warning ahead. But anywho's. So, this is us in the truck. There he is. There I am, sitting in the seat. We just thought we would, hop on here and say, hey, I'm not used to doing the camera this way. I'm used to having it stable. So anyway, see, I can't even turn it right. Jesus. Alright, well, I'll turn this back on if anything interesting is going on. Like, oh, here's something interesting. Road construction. Bet y'all ain't never seen road construction before, huh? Alright, talk to you later. I'm a dork. Hello. Well, we're here at our final stop, our final destination, getting unloaded. And then we'll be headed back home. Yeah, we were a little unsure of the directions on the way here. I'm sorry, but this is moving everywhere. We're a little unsure of the directions, but we found it. We found it. Yay! Our GPS kept telling us that we were in in an overweight zone. Nah. No. Rand McNally Trucker GPS, and they used to be a lot better. She was over 100 miles off. So I used the phone GPS, and then we have a car GPS, and those gave us the right directions. Plus we had directions from the actual customer, so. But anyhow, we're in North Carolina. And, yeah, basically, this is where we're sitting. We're just sitting. It's just a very small, it's just the front of the truck. Or front. Unloading garage doors. Well, they're not like assembled. It's the pieces. So anyway, yeah, I know my camera work in this video really sucks, but I'm used to just setting it down on a box in my laundry room and doing videos. I'm not good at vlogging. It feels awkward to me to vlog. So I can talk. I'm a chatterbox. Especially around people I'm comfortable with, but when it comes to just, I don't know, talking in a camera, it's hard for me to think of what to say. I just feel awkward and weird. So anyway, yep, just waiting for them to unload us. They should be done here pretty soon. Then we'll be headed back to the homestead. So yeah, if I see anything else interesting, I'll video it. So yeah, okay. Okay, hello guys. Still sitting here waiting. It's probably been about 20-25 minutes. We're still getting unloaded. They gotta unload everything by hand. I believe they are unloading everything by hand, but it's not a lot. So yeah. Anyway, so went on the truck last night. We went to Knoxville and slept at the first receiver. And then they started unloading us in the morning. This morning, about 8 o'clock. We were out of there by 10:30. I guess they were having problems with their forklift, so it took them a while. But yeah, he had me when we got there. He had me help slide the tandems, which I haven't done in years. It's like, wow. Brings back memories of when I used to drive. Kind of miss it. Kind of don't. It's like, in a way I do, in a way I don't. But we used to drive everywhere. We used to drive from East Coast to West Coast. We did California a lot when we were a team. Never really liked going into California because the speed limit for big trucks in the whole state is 55 miles an hour, which kind of sucks because it seems to take forever to get anywhere. In LA, in a semi, it's not good. It's not good, people. But yeah, that in Jersey, I hated going into Jersey. I remember I was going around in Jug Handle because you got to go right to go left, and there was a hill and I couldn't see that far, so I was afraid if a car came flying down, so I tried to go around the Jug Handle a little too fast, and I cut the curve and I popped a tire, and I had the guy in the car next to me like, your tire's flat, and I'm like, I know. So I only had like 2 miles to go, so I just limped it in there. It's like, oh my gosh. Jersey has so many toll roads, and I don't know. I didn't like going to Jersey, Chicago. I remember one time we had like 2.5 hours to get to where we're going, just on the other side of Chicago. And we ended up being late because we were stuck in the traffic. Horrible. Nobody wanted to let me over. Well, actually, that time I think he was driving. I don't remember. But I just hated it. And Houston traffic can be a bear. There's certain cities that I preferred to go through at nighttime. When I first started driving, I was night shift. Towards the end there, I was mainly day shift, but yeah, I enjoyed driving at nights because then I didn't have to deal with a lot of traffic and stuff, you know. But yeah, it was me and David and our daughter Anna, and we had our cat, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but she was our trucker Katie. It was nice. We had our own truck. I mean, it was paid off. We had the title to it, but we eventually sold that truck. But yeah, Anna wants nothing to do with the trucking industry at all. Being on the truck for 3 years of her life, she got to see a lot of things though, as an experience. A lot of beautiful country out there, but yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's not for everybody. I mean, you know, you got to get used to taking showers in truck stops. And I remember one time we were in a truck stop in the bathroom, me and my daughter, and they come out with an announcement saying, professional drivers, park your truck and come on in and get a nice hot shower at the Pilot Flying J's, you know. And this girl made a comment about nasty ass truck drivers. I didn't say anything to her though, thinking, you know, I'm one of those nasty ass truck drivers you're talking about. But I just let it go. It's like, whatever. A lot of people have misconceptions about truck drivers. And we used to stay out for 4 to 6 weeks at a time for coming home, and then we'd be home for a week. One time we took our home time up in Tacoma, Washington, which is where my family is from, or most of my family. I have some family in Texas, in the Houston area. My parents live in Idaho, about an hour away from Boise. I have a sister that lives in Northern California. My other sister lives in Idaho, but my grandmother and my aunts and uncles and cousins, the majority of them live up in Tacoma. David's family lives in East Tennessee, and that's why we decided, you know, we decided to move to Tennessee, but I do miss Tacoma. That was my home. I mean, I've lived in Arizona. I've lived in Phoenix and Tempe, Arizona. I've lived in 3 towns in California. Lived in Fairfield, Suisun, and Galt, California. I lived in Kansas for a few months with one of my good friends and her husband. But I was born and raised in Tacoma. I've lived in Tennessee now for 15 years. But yeah, Tacoma is my home state. It's my hometown. It's a beautiful state. Tennessee is beautiful too. But Tacoma, I miss it. Mount Rainier, beautiful mountain, and about anywhere you're at in Tacoma you can have a nice view of the mountain. You know, they got the bay there, so you can go and do tons of stuff that's water related. Just a lot of cool stuff, but it is so overpopulated. It is so expensive. Even my grandmother said, I wouldn't want you guys to come back to live because the cost of living is just atrocious. Atrocious. But yeah, miss it. And my son lives up there. He lives with my grandmother. He's 26. My other son lives in Virginia. He's in the military with his wife and 2 kids. And of course, my daughter, she'll be 18 very shortly. Like, wow, how time flies. Time flies. So yeah, we're gonna be going back up there for a vacation because I want to see my grandma. I want to see my family. I want my daughter to see my family. My mom and dad haven't seen my daughter since she was 2 years old. And she's gonna be 18. That's so sad. That's so sad. But it sucks, but do what you gotta do, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, that's just me rambling on. So hopefully they'll be done. I keep looking out the mirrors, see if I can see anything, but I feel the trailer moving every once in a while. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off here. Yeah, for now. Talk to y'all later.